Hey PPR fans, welcome to the week 3. My name is Tristan Lopez. We're here at Southwest High where the Raiders will host the Tri-City Eagles in the South Bay game of the week. The Eagles are coming in here 2-0 where the Raiders are 1-1. Both teams seem to be low on numbers but heavy with the seniors. Let's see what team takes the win here tonight on one of 2 grass fields left in San Diego. Let's roll the highlights.
Picking it up early in the first, Tri-City's QB Joel Valverde gets the Eagles on the board first with 2-yard keeper. Extra point is no good. The Eagles lead 6-0 over the Raiders. Still in the first, Tri-City with the ball once again. Quarterback Valverde finds a wide open Ian Johnson for a 34-yard touchdown. Extra point missed. Eagles now lead 12-0 over the Raiders with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. The Raiders with the ball now, and they respond with quarterback Leo Hogan finding wide receiver Jordan Kurchan on a slant where he makes a couple men miss, and he takes it 72 yards to the house. 2-point try is no good. Eagles still lead the Raiders 12-6 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. The Eagles respond very quickly with quarterback Valverde hitting Gary Dillon for a 31-yard Eagles touchdown. Extra point is good. Eagles now lead the Raiders 19-6 at the end of the first quarter. Picking it up in the second quarter, Raiders with the ball, and running back Neri Gomez takes the read option handoff between the tackles, bounces outside to take it 34 yards for a Raider touchdown. Extra point is good. That TD cuts the Eagles' lead to 19-12 with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the half. To start the half, the Raiders with the ball, but Tri-City's athlete of a quarterback, Joel Valverde, who is playing safety, makes a play on the ball and grabs himself an INT and returns it about 20 yards to set up his offense. The Tri-City Eagles trying to convert on that turnover, but instead they give it right back 2 plays later to the Raiders defensive back Jay Garcia, who has a decent return of 40 yards to set up his offense once again. This ball game is still 19-12 going into the fourth quarter. After a scoreless third, we pick it up in the final quarter. And our first score of the second half is Tri-City's quarterback Joe Valverde with a 10-yard scramble for a touchdown. The Eagles now lead 27-12 over the Raiders with about 9 minutes and 27 seconds left in the game. Next possession is Raiders with the ball. Hogan with the fake read option steps up in the pocket and he finds his target Jordan Kurchan down the sideline for a 40-yard touchdown. The 2-point try is good, cuts the Eagles' lead down to 27-20 with 8 minutes left in the game. Next possession, the Tri-City Eagles trying to increase their lead, but the Eagles cough up the football and the Raiders recover it at midfield, setting up their offense. A few plays later, Hogan with the 1-yard keeper for a Raiders touchdown. The Raiders decide to go for 2, but the Eagles defense says not today. It is now 27-26. Eagles still lead with just under 5 minutes left in the game. Tri-City Eagles set to receive the ball, but the Raiders decide to onside kick it, and they recover the football. This gives the Raiders life to try to take the lead to end this game. Just a few plays later, Hogan finds his buddy Kurchan once again, this time for his 3rd touchdown. The Raiders take their first lead of the ball game. They decide to go for 2 points and they convert. This game is now 34-27 Southwest Raiders with just under 1 minute left in the game. Raiders kicking off and they decide to onside kick it again, but this time the Eagles recover the football. The Tri-City Eagles have to make something happen. Valverde finds Logan for the hook, then to Denning for the ladder, where he gets a few blocks and he will take it 55 yards to the house for an Eagles touchdown with 5 seconds left in the game. Will the Eagles go for 2? The Eagles come out with their offense, and they want to go home with this win, but the Southwest Raiders hear them knocking and say, not today. The Southwest Raiders come back down all game to take this victory 34-33 and improve to 2-1 on the season. I caught up with the South Bay Game of the Week MVP, Jordan Kerchan. Let's take a listen.
Jordan, 3 touchdowns today. What was looking well in the offense for you guys?
Our line was stepping it up big time. We had a few momentum shifts throughout the fourth quarter, third quarter. Our line stepped it up big time. Our receivers and skill players were able to make plays on the ball when we needed it. I just want to give credit to the whole team. Nobody individually. We stepped up. We came back in the half. Y'all said this was game of the week, so we made it.
People see you guys as an underdog. You guys are very few in numbers, but you guys play together for a couple of years now. What does that say about your team and your guys' heart to play the game?
Resilience. We step up big time. We step up under pressure. We know how to handle pressure. Discipline, big time discipline. All our coaches are always honest about certain things, the little things. We execute the little things. We come out with the victory.
Perfect. Good luck to the rest of the season.
Appreciate you, boss.